The world today is a turbulent one filled with chaos and uncertainty. Conflicts rage across the globe, from Europe's heart to the Middle East's sands. These regions, once thriving with culture and life, are now battlegrounds where the echoes of war reverberate through the streets and deserts. We see the human cost of these conflicts every day: the displacement, the suffering, the loss. Families are torn apart, communities shattered, and the dreams of countless individuals are left in ruins. What we often overlook is the silent suffering of the natural world. The environment too pays a heavy price for our conflicts, often in ways that are not immediately visible. War's impact extends far beyond immediate human casualties. The scars it leaves on the land can last for decades, if not centuries. It leaves a devastating mark on the environment, a legacy that can linger for generations. The soil becomes tainted, water sources polluted, and ecosystems disrupted. Forests are decimated, wildlife populations decimated, and the very air we breathe poisoned. The natural habitats that once thrived are now barren and lifeless. The Earth, our shared home, bears the brunt of our conflicts. The planet's delicate balance is thrown into disarray, affecting not just the immediate area, but the global ecosystem. It is a testament to nature's resilience that life persists amid such destruction. Plants and animals adapt, finding ways to survive in the most hostile conditions. But for how long can our planet endure this onslaught? The resilience of nature is not infinite, and the continued strain could lead to irreversible damage. It is a question we must confront, for our sake and for the sake of all life on Earth. We must ask ourselves if the path we are on is sustainable, and what we can do to change it. The future of our planet depends on the choices we make today. There are efforts around the world to restore peace and heal the environment. Initiatives aimed at reforestation, wildlife conservation, and pollution control are steps in the right direction. Communities are coming together to rebuild, finding hope amidst the ruins. These efforts show that while the impact of war is profound, the human spirit and the resilience of nature can lead to recovery and renewal. For the sake of future generations, we must strive to create a world where peace prevails and the environment is protected. A world where children can play in fields of green, free from the shadows of conflict. Let us envision a future where our planet thrives, where the scars of war are healed, and where all life can flourish in harmony. This is the world we must work towards for ourselves and for the generations to come. The most immediate impact of war is felt on the battlefield. Explosions churn the earth, leaving craters where once fertile soil thrived. Trenches scar the landscape, a stark reminder of the violence that transpired. Tanks and heavy machinery compact the soil, disrupting its delicate structure. This makes it difficult for vegetation to regrow, leaving behind a barren wasteland. The once vibrant ecosystems are shattered, their delicate balance irrevocably disrupted. Animals, unable to comprehend or escape the chaos of war, become unwitting victims. Their habitats are destroyed, their food sources decimated, and their lives thrown into disarray. The sound of gunfire replaces the natural symphony of the forest, driving away even those creatures lucky enough to escape direct harm. Consider the plight of elephants in conflict zones. These majestic creatures, already threatened by habitat loss and poaching, face further peril from landmines and shelling. Birds, their migratory patterns disrupted by conflict, struggle to find safe havens. The true legacy of war often lies hidden beneath the surface. Unexploded ordnance, a sinister reminder of battles past, lurks in the soil, posing a deadly threat to both humans and animals. These ticking time bombs can lie dormant for decades, only to detonate with devastating consequences. Chemical weapons, deployed with callous disregard for their long-term impact, poison the land and water. The use of Agent Orange during the Vietnam War serves as a chilling reminder of the devastating consequences of chemical warfare. Section 5, Deforestation, a silent casualty. War's insatiable appetite for resources takes a heavy toll on forests. Trees, vital for absorbing carbon dioxide and regulating our climate, are felled to provide timber for military infrastructure and fuel for war machines. Deforestation not only robs us of these natural carbon sinks, but also displaces countless species that call these forests home. The loss of biodiversity weakens ecosystems, making them more vulnerable to collapse. Section 6. The invisible threat. Pollution's long reach. Pollution, an insidious byproduct of war, permeates every aspect of the environment. Smoke from burning vehicles and factories chokes the air, releasing harmful pollutants that contribute to respiratory problems and climate change. Heavy metals and toxic chemicals from weapons manufacturing leach into the soil and waterways, contaminating drinking water and harming aquatic life. The invisible hand of pollution leaves a lasting legacy, jeopardizing the health of future generations. Section 7. From battlefields to barren lands. Over time, the cumulative impact of these environmental assaults transforms once thriving landscapes into desolate wastelands. The land, scarred and polluted, struggles to support life. The loss of fertile land exacerbates food insecurity, leading to displacement and conflict. It is a vicious cycle, with environmental degradation fueling further instability and suffering. Section 8. The price of conflict, our shared future. In this chapter, we delve into the profound and often overlooked environmental costs of warfare. The environmental consequences of war are not confined to distant battlefields. They extend far beyond the immediate zones of conflict, infiltrating ecosystems and communities worldwide. They are global in scope, affecting us all. The scars left by war on the environment are deep and long-lasting, impacting generations to come. Climate change, accelerated by the release of greenhouse gases during conflict, knows no borders. The burning of fossil fuels, destruction of forests, and other war-related activities contribute significantly to global warming. Rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and resource scarcity threaten the well-being of every living creature on Earth. These changes disrupt natural habitats, leading to loss of biodiversity and increased vulnerability of species. We are all connected to the intricate web of life. The health of our planet is intrinsically linked to the health of its inhabitants, human and non-human alike. The destruction of one part of this web weakens the entire system, causing a ripple effect that can lead to the collapse of ecosystems, with potentially catastrophic consequences for us all. It is imperative that we recognize the environmental costs of conflict and work towards sustainable solutions to prevent further damage. Section 9. A call for peace, a plea for our planet. In the midst of conflict, it is easy to overlook the silent victim, our planet. The scars of war are not only etched on human lives, but also on the very fabric of our environment. The environmental cost of war is too high a price to pay. Polluted rivers, decimated forests, and poisoned air are the grim legacies of human conflict. These are not just statistics, they are the lifeblood of our planet, essential for our survival. It is a debt we are passing on to future generations, a burden they should not have to bear. Imagine a world where children grow up amidst ruins, where the air they breathe and the water they drink are tainted by the remnants of war. We must choose peace over conflict, diplomacy over destruction. The power of dialogue and understanding can pave the way for a future where nations coexist harmoniously and the environment thrives. We must invest in sustainable development, renewable energy, and environmental restoration. These are not just lofty ideals, but practical solutions that can heal our planet and ensure a better quality of life for all. The future of our planet and our very survival depends on it. The delicate balance of our ecosystems is at risk, and the time to act is now. Let us strive to be stewards of our planet, not its destroyers. Every small effort counts, from reforestation projects to reducing our carbon footprint. Let us bequeath to future generations a world at peace with itself and with nature. A world where the scars of war are replaced by the green shoots of renewal and hope. The time for action is now before it is too late. We have the power to change the course of history, to turn the tide from destruction to restoration. Let us unite in this noble cause for the sake of our planet and all its inhabitants.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.